It is a Tuesday afternoon. I'm home from work. Just rather cold. About to have a shower because it's going to warm me up a bit. Also coming on here to say, yay, I am in my luteal phase and I am at 7 days past ovulation. Look. See that cover line? It appears when ovulation is confirmed. And see at the end there, all of my recent temperatures are above that cover line. I'm speechless. I'm pregnant. I didn't even film it because I'm so used to getting negatives. Can't believe it. Salah's still asleep. I was just kind of like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. And told him, you know, Salah. He's like, I was like, I'm pregnant. And he's like, I don't know if he's actually taken it in yet. But I called my sister right away on FaceTime and I was just like, and she was like, what? I was like, there's 2 lines, I'm pregnant. And she's like, holy fuck, there is. Yeah. Then I sent a photo to Shan and I was like, boom. And she called me back right away. I felt a like weight or a presence in my uterus. And it's like a feeling in here where it just feels heavy or like a pulling. I don't know how to describe it other than that. So yeah, I ended up testing because it's a different kind of symptom. I haven't had that. And my basal body temperature has stayed high. So I'm 11 days past ovulation and it's not dipped below the cover line. We'll test every morning, make sure that that line is getting darker, and I'm going to make a doctor's appointment, get everything rolling, because obviously we'll be moving home to Christchurch. Move home in about 11 weeks. So I'll be into my second trimester by then. That's the thing, like pregnancy after loss, I feel like I'm in denial. I don't want to get excited yet. Obviously I'm very excited, but like it feels different than the first time you find out, you know? But this is different. This is my baby, I feel it. It just aligns perfectly for us going home. And we're gonna stay with mum and dad till the end of the year and move back into our house. And then it'll be a couple months and our baby will be arriving, or like, you know, 6 weeks and then our baby will be arriving. So it's all perfectly aligned for when we like move back, and then also move back into our house. I'm already curious, is it a boy or a girl? Or is it twins? Anyway, I will touch base again soon. Hello again, I joined you now showered and more fresher than before. I have already been down to Watsonia, down to the IGA, and grabbed some things to make celebratory pancakes with Salah. And I needed to get some more metformin because this is my last one, so I've done that. Also grabbed a digital test to take tomorrow morning, etc. So yeah, I called my mum and dad probably about 7:30 our time. Just over an hour ago I called mum and dad and told them, and the first thing I said was, is dad there? And I had a huge smile on my face. I was like, go get dad. I think she could tell straight away. And then so she went down to the lounge and she just kind of was like, here's dad. And they were both looking and I just like put the test up and I was like, and they were like, oh my god, yay. But yeah, I just didn't film telling them or even telling my sister because I was just so excited. I just went straight into it, and so I wasn't getting up, so I was like, I need to talk to someone. And like obviously last time when I went through this positive pregnancy test discovery, I didn't tell anyone because I was flying home to Christchurch a week later and I wanted to tell everyone in person, but that week was torture not telling anyone. So I was like, I don't want to miss out on that. And then of course like I lost that baby before we left and never got to tell them and have that excitement. So I'm like, I will not miss out this fucking time. But this time's gonna be different. Banana pancakes, golden syrup, butter, cinnamon, and lovely Twinings English breakfast tea. Dominoes. We had a lovely day. We ended up going out to Bundora DFO and then we went to Greensboro. I got a new bag, so I got a new coat. We came home, I rang my Nana Prebble and told her. It's exciting. I just can't quite believe it. I'm in a bubble. Watching Shrek.
We just settled this up. My swamp, where you dump those fairy tale creatures.
I had to throw a treat into the middle of the grass to get him to go. It's quite cold. Good boy. It worked. Daddy's gonna mow the lawn today, bud. It's the 1st of June today, so that marks officially 1st of winter, and it is cold out here. Not quite a frost. Never like a frost in New Zealand, but it's cold for Melbourne. It's cold. Frankie didn't want to come out. This morning I woke up at 3:38, something random like that. Took my basal body temperature, took a digital test, and still in disbelief. I can't really believe that it's happened. I'll show you the digital. I've made a doctor's appointment for this week. I'm sniffing the other one. Hello. Yesterday on our outing, I finally got a new bag because the bag I had previously was smaller than this, and I was beginning to just not have enough space for all the stuff that I need to take out with me. Good night, buddy. My doctor that I go to is away at the moment and she's like fully booked out. So I just booked myself in with another doctor and I got my HCG tested today and my bloods, so I should get my results back tomorrow and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is okay. I feel a little bit better than last time because obviously I've still got a strong test that I've peed on. Whatever that's called. My brain has turned to mush today. Last time I didn't know where I was kind of at in my cycle and stuff, and this time I know what DPO I am. And being 14 DPO today, it's just like occurred to me that if I wasn't pregnant, tomorrow is the day that I'd get my period, so it's still very early on. This is day 4 of knowing. I feel like I really haven't let it digest that it's happening yet. I think there's a part of me that's guarding myself. But yeah, I'm really excited to get those results back. I think that'll feel a little bit more real. And then I have been booked in to go see my doctor on the 23rd of June at 2 p.m. So I'm very excited for that. Have added another one to my collection. 15 DPO PM. I've just got home from work recently and taken this. And they are as equally as dark as each other. This is very reassuring and gives me so much peace of mind. Haven't heard back my results from yesterday yet, but I have logged on to my health records and they've not been uploaded there yet, so should be tomorrow. But I have quiet hope that everything is okay. Taking these tests gives me like a sense of calm and relief. Kumara and Mexican veggies with Greek yogurt and hot sauce. Very excited because the next season of Georgia's on. This is the current smoothie I make in the morning. Oats, banana, chia seeds, berries, Greek yogurt, honey. I think that's everything. And then a bit of water to give it more of a liquid consistency. Look who just got in his cradle on his own. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and it is raining. It is pouring down rain. I woke up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock because the alarm went off. I forgot to turn it off. And then I went to the toilet, went back to sleep, and now 9:52. So yeah, quite a sleeping for me. This morning I just have a bunch of housework to do because we have like there's so much washing this week. I don't know why. And the kitchen is a tip. I'll muster up what energy I do have to go and clean the house, and then I can relax, soak up all the pregnancy and baby content that I like. Because let's be honest, that is what I like to spend my time doing. And yesterday at work I kept getting told that I'm like glowing, that I have a pregnancy glow, and I feel like I kind of do, like I ain't gonna lie. Starting to lean towards having a girl. Also forgot to update that the doctor rang me yesterday while I was at work, and he said, hi, congratulations, got your results back and everything is looking, you know, good. Your HCG is up and it's looking at about the kind of 3 to 4 weeks mark, which 5 days ago would be accurate. And I also asked about whether or not to keep taking my metformin, and he said to keep taking it. Just been watching first, second trimester videos on YouTube while getting all the bits done. So all the washing has been brought downstairs, done the dishes, everything is kind of up to date, bar the floors, which I will do probably tomorrow. But basically I just thought, because I've got this 2025 diary that I got at the start of the year, I'm just gonna go through and put in my appointments and everything that I have. Also I might start a section of like first trimester and then go week by week and just kind of like write down how I was feeling, what symptoms, what foods I was wanting, all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like it's the sort of things you come back to later, that you're like, what was I going through in my pregnancy again? You know, like, because you obviously, it all just goes away in time. So I want to really highlight everything so that I can look back and be like, that's right, oh my gosh. Also, I have an email back from a midwife in New Zealand. Systems in Australia and New Zealand are very different. Like here, it's like, do you want to go public? Do you want to go like private? It's not just like a set system. So in New Zealand, you automatically, you become pregnant, you obviously go to your doctor, you get it all checked out, but initially, like straight away, you just find yourself a midwife and it's all funded. Like it's not like public versus private or any of this sort of stuff. So whereas here, if you want your own midwife like that, you've got to pay for it, I believe, in Australia. So I'm very happy that we're moving home, because I think that sort of experience is more me. Like the public funded system in Australia is like you go to your doctors and you're with them throughout the first trimester. And then obviously go to radiology clinics, get your scans and do all that sort of stuff. And then the second trimester you get put onto like, you know, the maternity wards and whatever hospitals, and you just go for your appointments and you just get whatever midwife is on basically, which is fine, but it's just very different to the, you know, New Zealand system. That's what I'll be doing till then, and when I get home I have myself, I'm talking. Basically when I get home I will be able to go into having a midwife. Long story short, it's very different. I prefer the New Zealand system. Very happy that I'm moving home. Anyway, so the midwife that I have messaged replied and was like, yes, I'm available, I'd love to chat. Like, so I said, oh, can I like give you a WhatsApp through the week or something? So she said, here's my number, give me a WhatsApp on Monday and we can have a good chat. And yeah, and she said, would love to look after you. So I'm really excited to call her, and yeah, just feels surreal. Anyway, that's that update. I'm gonna go write in my diary and make myself a smoothie, because I've not actually eaten this morning, which is very odd. Sometimes I wake up starving and other times I just don't. Here comes my buddy. Hello, it is Monday morning and it is King's birthday weekend here, so we have the day off. I'm puffing from coming upstairs. I won't say it's a pregnancy thing because this used to happen regardless of pregnancy. I had my first FaceTime with my midwife back in New Zealand today, which was amazing, and it went really well, and yeah, I feel like I got on with her really well too. And I have booked, she was like, I want you to go onto like Plunket NZ and book in your prenatal classes because they sell out very fast, even though it's like for November, December time. So I've booked in, there's only like 10 spaces left for our prenatal classes, so that's very exciting. And I just kind of go about business as usual because there's not a lot that my midwife can do from New Zealand for me in Australia. So I go about business as usual with my appointments here, and then I get a copy of everything. And when I get back to New Zealand, I'll go, you know, go see her and bring everything with me, and we will pick it up from there. But it does not feel real at all, being pregnant and that we're moving home. Like, winning combination. Like I am so excited for both of them, and I've just figured out that there's only going to be 10 weeks left for me working here in Australia, so there's only 10 weeks left, and then we'll see what happens. It's like being left to the universe to decide. But today it's pissing down rain, like straight, looked out the window just before, it's like straight pelting down rain. My favorite kind of weather, especially when you can hear it on the roof. Hello, it is currently Tuesday evening, currently like 21 days past ovulation, and I got my first dye stealer today, which means the dye is darker on the test side than the control line. 23 days past ovulation, 24, something like that. That's a good strong line, a good dye stealer. Don't need to take any more of these tests. They have brought me a lot of comfort in this last week or so.
Been pushing back on him.
Good afternoon. Today is the 17th of June and I'm at my 6-week mark. Well, 6 weeks, 1 day or something like that. And I have had yesterday and today off sick because I have come down with a cold. On Saturday/Sunday morning I had a really sore throat and it just like developed into a runny nose and a cough and just feeling really tired. I was very, very tired on Sunday, very tired yesterday. Like it took a lot of energy just to even like get up and move things around, and then, you know, to make the bed took a lot of energy. I had to sit down for another 4 hours afterwards, that kind of thing. I know that like congestion and that sort of stuff is very common in the first trimester, so I'm just putting it down as another symptom. But also it is winter here in Australia and it is going around, so it is just, you know, one of those things that gets passed around. And I guess when you are pregnant, your defense system is down because everything is being sent to the womb area to protect your baby. So I'm left vulnerable in a way. But that's okay. I'm just taking off as much as I need because, I don't know, something changes in you when you get pregnant that you're like, I come first, I need to put myself first, work can wait, I need to recover properly, yada yada. And the cravings, I would say, maybe have kicked in. I'm loving, I had a pickled onion the other night, so random. We went out for a Middle Eastern dinner. We had this like dip and bread kind of starter, and it came out with pickled onions on it, and oh my god, I loved the pickled onions. And since then I've been wanting to get pickled onions with crackers and cheese. So you best believe I've been sitting here having crackers, pickled onions and cheese, and it is heaven. Along with that, like the week before I actually would have even conceived, I wanted like a, you know, those salt and vinegar chips with the sweet chili filly. Whew. Wow. Once a week since that week I've wanted that, and like that was before I even ovulated. So it's, and then like every week since then it's like an intense craving that hits me that I'm like, I need salt and vinegar chips with chili filly like right now. The sweet chili Philadelphia cream cheese is so good, especially with salt and vinegar chips in my opinion. So I guess the tangy flavor is just like my vibe at the moment. A lot of people say, oh, that means you're having a boy, but I see a lot of comments on TikTok of people that are like, no, I'm actually having a girl and I've craved savory stuff my whole pregnancy. So it literally could go either way. Also, fun fact, my Chinese calendar gender prediction says girl. This whole time I've thought it said boy, but you've actually got to calculate it by your lunar years, not your like years. So I'm 29 years of age, so I've been calculating it by that, but your lunar years is actually like calculated differently. So in lunar years, I'm 31. So when you look at the calculation of 31, conceived in May, it comes up girl, so it says girl. I don't know, it's 50-50. I have been asking people, I have a list on my phone of what everyone thinks I'm having, and at the moment the stakes are on girl, so we'll see. I'm thinking girl at the moment too, but there have been moments where I'm like, maybe boy actually. I don't mind. I'm so happy with whatever, but I just want to know because I don't like the uncertainty. But yeah, thought I'd just give you a little update. I've really not been doing much. As you can see, I've been pretty tired, been pretty sick. Just kind of been messaging my friend who's also pregnant and also making lists of things we need to sort for moving back to Christchurch because we're moving from Australia to New Zealand in August, and I have been making lists of things we need to sort for the baby, just all that kind of stuff, and just kind of taking it easy, like chilling, making sure I'm eating the right foods and or whatever food I feel like at the time. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Going out for lunch today. I'm currently 6 weeks and 6 days, I believe. That makes me 7 weeks tomorrow, and I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow and the scan the following day, so I am very excited. We're gonna go out and have some lunch because I am hungry. The last couple of days I've had like, wouldn't even call it nausea, I've had like borderline maybe sickness feelings come up if I'm not eating. So eating keeps everything feeling okay. But I'm like, oh, is that going to develop into more of a nausea feeling? It's not like full nausea, but it's just, yeah. Hello, today is the 24th of June. I am currently what I think is 7 weeks plus 1 day pregnant. I'm about to head to my first scan and I'm meeting Salah there, so I'm very incredibly excited, but a little bit nervous. Obviously I want everything to go well, see Bobba's heartbeat, see the baby actually be like, that is going on inside of this. So very, very, very excited. It's down the road in Greensboro, Vision Radiology. Just take Frankie for a walk to pass the time and need to go drink a litre of water so that I have a full bladder and that the scan and the picture of baby is very clear. I went to the doctor's yesterday. This is my doctor that I couldn't get in to see for a long time because she's so popular. She was booked out for like a few weeks. So I finally got to see her, and I just walked in and she was like, because she saw the reason I was there obviously. She's like, oh my God, the metformin worked. Yeah, so good. I am so thankful for her because without her I would never have been diagnosed with PCOS, or I might have been by somebody else, but she was the one who finally diagnosed me and saw things that other people didn't see. And she was the one that prescribed me metformin and really got my journey moving along. So beyond grateful for her. So it was a really wholesome moment to be like, we did it. Like, I'm here now, pregnant and getting all the information I need. Like, she's given me my referral for today's scan, my referral for my NIPT test that, you know, the chromosomal test where you find out that all the genetic chromosomal things, like whether or not my baby has Down syndrome. It also will let me know what the gender is, and Salah and I both want to know what the gender is because we're impatient like that and we need to plan. Like, I'm a planner through and through. So that's only like a few weeks away until we can get that done as well. So I'm very, very excited, and she's like, what's your plan? You know, where are you planning to like have your birth and everything? And I said, we're actually going to move home to New Zealand. So she was like, oh, that's so lovely. And I told her I've got a midwife and stuff in New Zealand. So she just said she'll make a copy of everything for me to take home. So it's an easy process to transition over. But basically after today's scan, after my NIPT test and after the 13-week scan, there's nothing really else to do until the 16-week mark, which is when we will be in New Zealand anyway. So yay. So yeah, kind of got everything covered on the Australian side, and I cannot believe how fast time has actually gone. Like, I feel like I thought it was gonna drag, but it's gone pretty fast. I love it. I'll show you where my app is at today and what it says. Incredible. I'm gonna sit down and make a proper, like, my first trimester video once I've reached the end of the first trimester, because I've been making notes on my phone, like what each week has been like and all that kind of stuff. I think it would just be really interesting to go over. This is today, 7 weeks plus a day, but we'll obviously get that confirmed when we go to the scan. The size of a raspberry, and my mum did say that whenever she had a scan and they would measure me, I was always at the biggest, like the tallest, the longest, whatever you want to call it, scale of possibility. So today it says that it's either between 1.8 centimeters or 2.4 centimeters. My mum's like, probably if the baby is as tall as you, probably at 2.4 centimeters. And that is why you're so starving. I have been so hungry. It's ridiculous. Like, last night I woke up craving Cocoa Pops in the middle of the night and I'm like, why Cocoa Pops? I haven't had them for years, but really wanted Cocoa Pops. We've walked across to the Mabel Jones Cafe and we just saw a baby. I keep going to say baby girl, but we don't know yet. And there's a heart rate's at 138, measuring at 6 weeks, 6 days, and due date is 11th of February. So we've just come to get some lunch. This looks so damn good. I've been wanting sweet things recently. Yum. We are home from the scan. I went to the shops after our little lunch at the cafe, and so I went back to work. Just come up the stairs so I'm out of breath. And I dyed my hair because it was very grey. So I feel very good. This afternoon, well, this evening, I am going down to, I think it's, what's it called? The Cornish Arms. I think it's in Brunswick or somewhere over that way. To have dinner with my friends. So I'm really looking forward to that. And feeling all fresh now. But I'll quickly chat you through how the scan went. So we got there and we waited and we waited and we waited and I was busting for the toilet because they tell you to drink a litre of water beforehand. We finally go through and so I had to go repark the car because of like the parking situation. But she, like I couldn't see anything yet. She was just looking on her screen like over the stomach doing that ultrasound. And then she said, since you're so busting and you're not going to see much this way, just go to the toilet now and then we'll do an internal. But she did say, you know, there's definitely something there. Like, so that was exciting. And then went to the toilet, Slough came in at the same time, so that was good timing. And then we did an internal and you could see the baby pretty much straight away as soon as she put the probe in. And yeah, you could see the flickering heartbeat right away. She kind of said, there's its bedroom and there's the kitchen where it gets all its nutrition and there's your baby and the heartbeat. And the heart rate was at 138 and she said it's measuring at around 6 weeks and 6 days. So I was only like a day or two out, which is pretty good. So I am now 6 weeks and 6 days and my crossover days are Wednesdays. So tomorrow I will be 7 weeks. Yay, which is so exciting. And she said the due date is the 11th of February, so only one day out because I had 10th of February. So I've adjusted everything in my app, so now it all is in alignment. But yeah, super exciting, and I hopefully will get pictures of those soon. I think they get sent to my email. Very exciting, very surreal. So that was just kind of so that was Slough. He does not show emotion, though, like how I do. Like I'm like, ah, and he's just like, cool. But his way of showing excitement is like, let's go have lunch. So yeah, I had a very lovely lunch. That's all I have to update you on from the scan. And the next thing on the list is obviously my doctor will ring me tomorrow. I think tomorrow afternoon with the results from checking out my HCG, and I think also she gets all the information from the scan and she'll tell me like when to book in the NIPT test, like the NIPT thing where I get all the chromosomal information and the gender. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I am gonna go to the Cornish Arms with my friends and enjoy a nice dinner there. I got these little pants at Target while I was out. They're so flippin' cute. I wanted to buy like a matching like little onesie top to go with them, but it's really hard. I struggle with not knowing the gender because I don't like the boring patterns that you get for like gender neutral. I want to get like either like the really cute boy clothes or the really cute. Hello, it is the last day of me being 29, the last day of me being in my 20s, and I have just got ready to go for a high tea with my friends down at Tea Rooms 1892 at the Block Arcade in Melbourne Central. So I'm very excited for that. It is a Monday currently. Just gone for some jeans and this nice white knit with the white bodysuit underneath. I've gone for my wedding earrings because it's very high tea of me. I'm gonna wear my R.M. William boots, I think. Andrea is on her way, and then we'll be catching the train down together. I can't believe it's the last day of me being in my 20s. I turn 30 tomorrow. What the fuck? I can never do a fit check without you crying, can I? Hopefully taking a little video. Hey. Hi. Hey. For so long.
It's like the pancake parlor.
Naturally. My friend Gabs got me really cute stuff, wrote me a lovely card and got me a lovely candle and gave me this little quote, everything is happening as it should and exactly when it should, all from Cleanse & Co. And then she got me this set of crystals, which is to help through labour. Gorgeous. And this set of crystals, which is to help through pregnancy. She got me these little, like, roll-on, what are they called? This is a morning sickness essential oil roller. So I roll this on if I'm feeling that morning sickness. And then this one's to help with breast milk supply, which is awesome. And then these two, they've got like little crystals on the bottom. It's like an essential oil spray. So that's just like a pick-me-up, mood uplift one. And then this one is a mama-to-be labour assist essential oil mist, so to help with labour. I think that is so cute, such a thoughtful gift, and they're just such beautiful products. Today's my 30th birthday! Look what my hubby got me, a beautiful cake. My friend Alex just come over. Alex and Sandra got me this beautiful pamper box that I haven't actually gone through properly yet. But I'm gonna have a good delve through there. And this morning I opened the envelope that came from Mum and Dad with this beautiful card in it, and one from Nana as well. And she's given me a wee pocket of memories. That, like photos of us from when we were kids. Mum when she was pregnant. So it was so good to go through those this morning. About to head out to Dog Pizza in Carlton. Got my off the shoulder on.
Can you give me that roll up thing?
What a bus we call, remember we got a bus from Oldia to our Gera.
I get them.
This looks to die for.
I know, I shouldn't have done it.
Cake time. Caramel honeycomb. This is gorgeous cake. It's so nice. And I'm all fresh faced from the serums and stuff that Sandra and Alex got. All cozy, ready to go watch Love Island.
Our little fur baby.
So I am 8 weeks pregnant and 3 days. And this is everything I'm craving. First of all, my Subway. I'm very hungry. But I've been wanting these lollies, these kind of things. Yesterday I really wanted peanut M&Ms. Always can go down for a salt and vinegar chip. I actually really want to have the Tararua, you know, that gherkin dip in New Zealand. They don't sell it here in Australia, nothing like it either, so I have to go sweet chili, which I fucking love as well, so that's fine. And a triple butter popcorn. Been wanting popcorn for a few nights too. And the classic blackcurrant juice is my go-to craving at the moment. This vlog may as well just be like a little food diary at the moment. Hello everyone. I have not filmed for a while actually. Today I am currently 12 weeks, 1 day pregnant, and I just got a phone call from my doctor with my NIPT test results. Everything is low risk and perfect, thank gosh. And she was like, do you want me to tell you your fetal sex? And I was like, please send me an email. I need to open it when my husband gets home. Just had a shower. I am still waiting for him to get home. And then we're gonna find out what we're having. Okay, Frankie, you're here as well. Where's the answer?
What?
We're having a boy!
Oh, see, I thought you did.
Results consistent with 2 copies of chromosomes 21, 18, 13 with 2 sex chromosomes XY, consistent with a male fetus. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting!
You're gonna be another boy in the family.
Come here.
Cool. Very nice.
We're having a son! Hang on, let's double check I've read this properly. Because look. Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
1 fetus, yes. No twins.
Stop it.
And everything else came back, as I said. Fine.
So everything's good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because if it was a female, it'd just have an X chromosome, it wouldn't have the Y. Wow. I'm hungry now. I'm very excited for all you can eat tacos. But now we can go buy boy stuff.
Mm.
You could have a brother! How do you feel? I'm gonna have a son.
Yeah, good. Not bad.
Yeah, get Lowen.
Look at Frankie.
Have you done it? Have you done it?
Yeah. Hang on. So.
There's a girl. There's a girl.
We are having, hang on, I'm trying to figure out where to film. We are having a boy.
I think it's gonna be a boy.
We're having a boy. Thank you. We're going out for all-you-can-eat tacos at La Cabra. We just found out we're having a son. Hello. I have been utterly crap at filming in my first trimester. I think it's because I know I've not been doing like weekly vlogging like I used to. I will be getting back into that soon though. But I come on here today because we have just been down to, well, we start at the start. Today was a very successful day. We got up very early. We have got through a massive to-do list. Basically leaving for New Zealand in less than 3 weeks. So, oh my god. There was a lot on the to-do list. Went to the post office first thing this morning to get something sorted. And then went to the mall, bought some baby clothes, which I will show you in a moment. Bought some clothes for me, which I'll show you in a moment because I have been depriving myself of clothes for a long time and can't justify spending on myself to get clothes and stuff, but I need it, so that's done. Felt fucking great. Went and got our car cleaned, got my nails done while we waited for it to get cleaned, and I just got like a shellac manicure, which I'm loving. I'm gonna get back into doing that again. And then we took our car down to the car company that we bought it from because we've got it on finance and, you know, want to sell it back to them because we're leaving the country. So got that all sorted, so we'll take that back to them next weekend. Came home, done some housework with Salah, and now I'm just like enjoying looking at all the baby clothes we bought and the clothes that I got for me, including this beautiful denim jacket, because the denim jacket that I currently have is a cropped one and it's got like, you know, that frayed kind of edge. Needed a little bit, something a little more sleek and longer, and I'm loving this. Other thing I forgot to mention was that I spent my birthday money for my 30th birthday that I got from Solar. Well, I've already spent half of it. I bought myself a book and the jersey that I got at Seed last time. I went into Pandora and got this little ring, which I love. So that is my 30th birthday present from Solar. So yeah, feeling very achieved today, and I will now show you the clothes. The clothes that I got. Sorry, can't speak normally when you're pregnant because you just keep refluxing through the day. Like, so that was actually downstairs cleaning our couch. Like, he's put the cover of our couch in the washing machine. I feel like this weekend is the weekend that everything is happening. And I haven't really vlogged since we found out that we're having a son. We're having a boy. That's why I was super excited to go shopping today. Can't wait to show you everything. So we got this little cardigan from Seed, which has got little, like, I think they're little apples on them. Really cute. And we got it in the newborn. We focused on newborn and 0 to 3 months. B will be born in February, which is the end of summer in New Zealand. We also got this one at Seed, which has got the other little apple on it again. And it's a nice, like, linen, really light onesie. This is my absolute fave. 0 to 3 months. So it's gorgeous. Absolutely love, love, love. And then we got this little one, which is definitely in newborn. That range is definitely my fave. Those three are my favourite. And then this one I absolutely love and adore as well. A wee country road bodysuit. So that we got in 0 to 3. And I thought that would be really cute with these little country road jeans. Also in 0 to 3. And then this. How gorgeous is this? It, from afar, looks like little blue flowers or like little blueberries. The little blue cars. It's so cute. Love the detailing. And it feels amazing. It feels like butter. So yeah, love that. And the last item we got was this. The little giraffe and the little lion. And this one's a zip. Super cute. And for myself, I bought this Seed thick cotton kind of top. And this, because I'm loving blue on me at the moment. Like, I'm in my blue girl era. So maybe it's fitting that I'm having a little bubba boy. I do have more baby stuff that I bought before we knew what we were having. So I will get those out as well, just in case. I can't remember if I've actually showed the vlog. This is the goose. Hello, goose. I am in love with the floppy wings. They are so cute. Also bought these little pants at Target before we knew what we were having as well. I think we could get away with putting this on a boy. I bought this before I was even pregnant in this round. I bought this with my last baby before my miscarriage was confirmed. So I just bought that as a wee token of hope. And I loved the cherries on it, but I think that's safe for a boy. 3 to 6 months. So it'll be going into spring. These are just a complete write-off because I won't be putting my boy in these. I will be donating these to someone who's having a girl. Hello, it is the 5th of August and I have just had my 13-week scan. And I got to see little Bubba boy. He is so gorgeous. He was waving his hands around his face. His heart rate was at 174 beats per minute. She also said that the placenta is in the front, which is nothing to be concerned about, but they will just have to keep an eye on it because if the placenta gets to a point where it's like in the front but like going down towards the cervix, it could block the canal for baby to come out, which would be a C-section. So just something they have to keep an eye on, but everything is healthy. Heart's good, brain's good, legs are good, 5 fingers, all that. Yeah, it was very reassuring and beautiful to see Bubba boy, and I'm now keeping an eye on the website because I want to go and get a couple of the photos developed from the scan so that I've got, you know, a hard copy, and I want to make a post and officially announce baby boy because now we're at the 13-week scan. This will be the last of my first trimester vlog because tomorrow I officially go into my second trimester. I'm gonna sign out this first trimester vlog here. Can I have my phone, buddy? Is that alright? I will show you the picture I took of the screen when I was there. She was like, take a photo if you want. There's baby with his little hand. So yeah, I'm just waiting for these official photos to come through. That was my first trimester vlog. I'm very curious to see what I've actually collated. Anyway, thanks for watching. And this one as well.